There we go. Oh, I thought that was off screen. Oh well. Normally I have a backdrop here. And webcam needs to be adjusted a little. Hello guys. No. Wrong click. Here's the only real annoying thing. I have to change this pretty frequently. Ugh, this is always so weird to change. And yes, that's better. There we go, and I need to turn the gamma down on this. There we go. So, everything should be good. Okay. Let's go. Also, I think what I'm gonna do after tonight, guys, is I'm going to I think I'm gonna mass upload all the archives. So that's gonna take a while, but next 2 days I don't think I'll be online. So I'll use that time to upload everything. Go. Now, let me see, how much is the... There should be other blocks, no blah. So many microblocks. No. There we go. Search blocks. See, I like the idea of having the compass. Block biome makes sense. How to make these. Okay, so that's not that bad then, I guess. I just need gold. Oh, that's to change it. Yeah, you already have to have one. So this is the only way. You see that again? So I need to do this 4 times. I need 32 gold. need 32 times 8. I need 256 gold. Searching I think will be worth that. Crafting I don't know. I'm trying to find new locations for the microphone. Right now it's right over here, just off screen. So I'm like, I don't know. I think that might work out a bit better. Oh, I'm finding a different recipe for that crafting one. Searching I can see being how it is, but not crafting. Actually, I know someone that can help me figure out how to export-import curse. And of course, launching TeamSpeak apparently breaks curse.
Connected.
Oh, okay, dudes, Oh, okay. This is very, very important. Give me 1 second, guys. This is business. Sorry about this, guys. At least you can still... At least I can still talk with you guys, but this is pretty good opportunity. After going to no, let's go here. There we go.
User
After
left
going
your
to
channel.
my family reunion in Washington State. Why am I getting an email from Patreon? Sorry guys, I know this obviously isn't Minecraft. This is just something I really need to take care of right now. But, after going to, well, at the reunion there, looks like I impressed my cousin's company. He's one of the head managers there. And let's see. He says, my bosses will keep you in mind and possibly set up a Skype interview just to get a feel for your personality and whatnot. It's a start. Go tell him that I'm sending it. Okay, and again, sorry guys, real quick, I'm sending my resume, so go. Resume and program.
Microphone muted. Sound muted.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I really had to take care of that. Let me check how the peeps are doing on Discord. Yeah. Okay, let's let this load for a bit. Sorry if this causes more noise, guys. I really need this fan on me. It's very, very hot. Go.
Hey, wake up.
Okay, let's see. Do I have 128? No, I have 64. Yeah, 128 is not worth it. And I still need to create that new recipe. Come on, game. Hey, Chaotic. How you doing, man? Okay, I didn't change the core recipe. I need... crafty crate? There you go, this is what I need, crafting box. Dude, since I just got some help on how to import the files, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, these are fine. I don't want a diamond. What's that one? The... something overseer. Ender overseer. So that would make 4 more Eye of Ender. So you'd need 8 Eye of Ender, need 8 Eye of Ender, 4 redstone dust, 1 obsidian, 4 crafting tables, and a diamond. I do want to change that to a mana diamond. So I do want one of these. Okay. So you know what? I think we'll do the compressed crafting table. Even if we keep it this thing, it makes it more worth it, I think. Yeah, no worries, Chaotic. No worries, man. Here we do completely relaxed streams. No, I streamed 4 or 5 hours before this, but I was watching Zootopia with the family for my birthday. So, a little more important. How's the audio, by the way? Is music too loud? Is something too loud? Not really good at balancing this. Okay, let's see. What if we did this, like this? Thank you, yeah, I thought it was a bit loud. You know what? Spider Shush. Not sure if I want Eye of Ender. Okay, let me look at the mod list. Well, you guys gotta realize, this crafting box, the crafting box, search box, storage core, and storage box, those 4 things alone create the core AE style system in the pack. And that's what you start with. So starting the storage is fine, but I'm going to require more to do the crafting, more to do the searching. Because if you look at the... I haven't even tried the crafting crate yet. Where's the search box? If you look at this recipe, I'm trying to figure out... Honestly, I'm trying to figure out a way to make it simpler. But it's like... You see, things, anytime someone changes a recipe nowadays in Minecraft, it seems like they are only thinking early game, late game. I'm thinking realism. That's the goal of this pack. Based on Minecraft standards, they normally give you everything at once. So, all your core stuff, including core mod stuff, you got at once. To do more and more and more, you need to rank up essentially more and more and more. You need to get more materials. You need to explore more. You need to craft more. Like, I have the nether and end locked down before you craft those. Those are going to be extremely hard to craft. Because you're going to have to make the world before near pointless for you to live in. For you to craft it. That kind of thing. So it's like, for these, the only way you can do this is by crafting a book of absorption. So you have to do 8 gold apples, which require that. So you have to have 250. You have to have 8 apples. No, you have to have 32 apples. Excuse me. You have to have 32 apples and 256 gold ingots. or basically 29 blocks of gold. It's like with this, for this crafting box, you know what? Let's wait on the actual recipe. I want to test out this crafty crate. I don't even get how to use this. It's the storage of the pack. AE is vastly more complicated, and I don't like it. Just, I don't like it. I still like using these two, which requires you to have Botania. And I'm just thinking to have, from the start, you can do, obviously, Overworld, which means Botania. I'm looking at the mod list right now. Why OP or more complicated than Minecraft needs to be? See, the thing is, when you say more complicated than Minecraft needs to be, that's the basis for all mods in the beginning. More than vanilla. So I don't really get your point there. So it's like Botania. Can't see Agricraft. Can't see Agricraft being used for this. No. Let me see. Let me see everything that's in Botania. But Chaotic, did you get the instructions I put in OG's Discord to import the profile? You know, I just thought of something. We have this player core, which this recipe I'm gonna remove, but that requires mana diamond, lapis, Xana. Can you do the 8th right away? That's okay, Chaotic. But yeah, it's like, remember, I don't think of things as more or less complicated than they should or shouldn't be. I think of things as I want the recipe to be. And then I bounce from there. What have I required the player core already? So you can't have a player interface, you can't have dimensional pocket without the nether. Because player core player core requires, because you can't get to the Aether without glowstone. Which means you have to do the nether first. So, because see, this is what I'm saying. I like the recipes. I'll show you the dimensional pocket in just a second. This is very, very endgame. I haven't even gone to that yet. I've only done recipes. And you need end zone for the dimensional pocket either way. Yeah, so to get to the dimensional pocket, you need to go through Nether, Aether, and the end. I like that. And to get back to what we were trying to do, which is crafting box, because I'm thinking about doing something like this and this, because this auto requires man and diamond, so I don't need to worry about that. And then maybe iron plates. I like that. Now I just gotta make sure it's viable. Because that means you won't have a crafting box until you go to the Nether and the Aether. Well, Nether to get to the Aether, and to get to the Nether, you have to make the Nether key. Which, if I keep this Nether key the same, that's fine. So the Nether key I'll make with overworld materials, but the end key must require Aether materials, because that means you'd have to go from the Nether, from overworld to the Nether to the Aether to the end. And then once you get to the end, then you can craft a pocket dimension. That'll be the general path. You know, Cat, I will try tonight. I'll get it working myself tonight. I have a friend that can help me get it working. He and I are always up late. So we'll get it working, and I'll create a video for you guys for tomorrow, because it may be more complicated. Like he said, sorry, it's the first time that I've done it. And as promised, let me show you the dimensional pocket. And you want that, want that. And inside it's going to look a bit worse. Yeah, frames are even worse. That is weird. Normally I have it at 8. Okay, so you put that down, and in survival you won't pick it back up. So you put it down, you right click, you get teleported inside. It could be. And there it is. So we put all this up. And what I'll do, actually what we're gonna want, let's do iron. It's an iron chest. We're gonna need we need a pipe. Yeah, you can have your whole base inside here, but it gets even better. Not a fluid pipe, I need a regular pipe. There we go. And if I'm right, watch, I'll show you from here. So the reason why I want this transfer, none. Okay, so that's transfer. Then you do this. And I know there's a way. Okay, that's what I needed. There we go. So now you have this. You have this. Oh, are these two mods not compatible? Interesting. So let's just try and do it from here. Oh no, you have to pipe it. Basically what I'm trying to do is transfer items between them. Okay, so it's facing that direction. Now let's get out. So it should be either this or the other wall. So it should be able to fill it up. That way. Okay, so it looks like I'm doing it the right way. Because I'm using Buildcraft pipes and I haven't used those in forever. Nope, no Ender IO. Ender IO made the world lag really bad. Plus, it really wasn't that useful. Oh, I have something better. Transfer, 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 transfer. So we'll have them all transferring. Okay, well I can't do this one. But I'm not importing from the bottom anyways. Just none of these have anything. I don't really have any way to transfer into here. Well, what you're supposed to do is you are able to transfer into these. Let me see, maybe. Very nice, Chaotic. So, let's try and do this. Let's just make sure I can. Let's just make sure I even know how to use these pipes. Cow move. Okay, I think it needs a lever and possibly an engine. Yes, we have simple grinders. Okay. So that was it. Is this backwards? You figure at some point it should work. Sweet. Chaotic, be sure to check recipes every chance you get, because there will be some doubles. The vanilla ones will be removed. Just as a heads up. Okay, so let's just stretch to another one of these. What am I doing wrong? Ooh, what do you mean chaotic? Okay, so the solid side is... See, I see, the solid side is where it's coming from. So this is backwards. I need this. See, it automatically goes there. So what I need to do, go here, go here, here. I think this is how I gotta do it. Okay, that should work. Give me 1 second, chaotic. Okay, where's this going to? Ah, see? Yes! This makes me wonder though. The way you said that makes me think there's not any vanilla recipes. Okay. Oh. No, there definitely is. I'm just saying that a lot of times right now that there will be both. There'll be vanilla and what I made. Just for the reason I don't know where. I still have to manually remove some recipes. That's what I'm saying. Nice, so it still does transfer directly. So I don't even need those. Actually, what I could... Okay, one more thing I want to test. I'm gonna need this. All sides transfer. And we'll do the other one. Right up there. Now, if I connect the wood one, it should connect up top. Okay, it's not connecting at all, so let's just connect it this way. If that doesn't work, you know what? Let's do only the top right now. Also, you want me to use the if there is a way to choose USB, yes, definitely use the non-vanilla recipe. Now there may be more than one non-vanilla recipe. That's your choice. Because I know on some of them I like for the ender chest. If I can spell. The ender chest. Where is it? There we go. Like for the ender chest. No, tank. Darn it. Here, for the ender tank, you can use either the fluid tank, the rain tank. There's two different. Oh yeah, You can use the Simple Fluids fluid tank. You can use the rain tank from Forestry, or you can use the fluid tank from Buildcraft. This one I need to remove, because this was for when I had Ender IO in here, and we're not using that anymore. So it's like, at that point, use whichever one you want. But know that the resource to liquid storage in this case, or the economics of it all, are still going to be the same. So if this tank costs 2 iron and holds 4 buckets, and this one takes 4 iron, then it'll hold 8 buckets, and so on and so forth. So trust me, I spent a lot of time doing that. If you want to check out something cool, check the usage for the hammer, for the wood hammer. The wood hammer I'm gonna retouch and rename, probably to like multi-purpose hammer or something like that. Excuse me. Okay, so now we should just be inserting from the top. Okay. Oh, also see with these used to be much more expensive and they would break a lot. When you get this far, I saw no reason to do that. I may make them a little more expensive. I'm thinking about adding obsidian around it. But glass, 4-eye of ender. Nether crystal is this. Again, I'm thinking about adding obsidian and for this one I'm thinking maybe a flame rod or something like that. But for now, that's what these are. And the versions are going to keep going up. 1.0 isn't released. So it's like, if I make a lot of small changes, that's a letter change. If I make a ton of changes overall, that's a number change. It's really the only system I'm doing for this. Hey Oscar. I saw you joined a while ago. Well, like 20 minutes ago, I guess. 15. Okay, so now let's get out of here. Whoa, what happened here? Oh, Blood Moon. So instead, what we're gonna do, transport solely to the top. There we go. Okay, the other thing we can do and this should work because they have an inventory of their own. No worries, Oscar. Thanks for stopping by. So if I want to keep transferring, I'd have to do like copper, I guess. This seems kind of roundabout. No. Because that's just like having this. So I would need this. I need another chest. I need another stretched pipe. So that. Okay. And I can always speed this up, but that would be the only way I could do it. Right. Yeah. Actually, set this off. Wait, why when I look at zone it says unstable stone? Keep playing. It's really all I can do. Keep playing. And with this, oh, I need go to the transfer pipe. Okay, then when it gets there, it should go faster. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, this didn't send them all out. Why are they flying out? Okay, let's see if it... Okay, it looks like it is making it. Is that just not fast enough? Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay, so, wow, that's the pipe doing that. So there's already something in it. So if there's a stack or a different item in it, it'll just spit it out. I'm gonna head out. I'm tired, and I'll play this as much as I can tomorrow and tell you if I'm ending. Perfect. Thank you, Chaotic. Sorry for the long response, man. Obviously, you can tell I'm into this. But that is not good for these pipes. Because what that means... obsidian pipe? What I need to do... Jeez. I need to do... yeah, I am. I need to do this. just to make sure it doesn't go over. Nope.
Will we ever get off this island? I don't know.
Okay. Of course, it just throws it way over there. Thank you, chaotic. Thank you, man. Okay, so if I'm right. Okay, that takes it out. Okay, chest. Overfull. Still doesn't catch it all. Jeez. That caught none of it. Okay, iron pipe. Okay, let's make sure I understand the way this is flowing. So if I do... Nope. Okay, that won't connect to stone. And that means I think I need... Okay. No. Not quartz, I need iron. Oh, no wonder I did quartz, not iron. There we go. That's why. Okay. Try stone, gold. There we go. So okay. And I'm gonna need the wrench. Okay, so say I want to go into there. Okay, say I didn't want to go into there. I see, so the empty space is where it goes. Oh, and can I do that? Nope. Okay. Okay, starting to get this. I get how to do this now. Now to the thing I actually tried to do. Crafting box recipe. Cause see, to make the player core, you need Aether and Botania. If to get to the Aether, you need Glowstone. To get Glowstone, you need the Nether. To get to the Nether, you need this key, which is just iron, which I don't like. Wither Diamond. Okay, so let's see. I was just showing off the pocket dimensions. Oh, and that's the other thing. Yeah, so you'll need to go Overworld, Nether, Aether, Nether, Aether. Oh. And then the end. I like the way that goes. Okay, so I'm gonna need the Wither Diamond. Can need Nether key, end key. We're still doing this. Okay, so to get to the Aether, you need the Nether. To get to the Nether, you need this. And I was gonna change this, so I need flint and steel. An iron ingot. To get to the Nether, I want something fiery. Lava bucket. Okay, let me move this recipe over. Okay. That's for this. And for this. Yeah, search bots, I still have no idea how to change. For that, you need lava. With a diamond. You know what? The Overseer, I think I might do for the end key. Yeah, because you're gonna need blaze powder. Okay, so let's see what obsidian's used for though. Void chest. Hyper storage wouldn't make sense. Energized voids. Because this is for the nether. So the nether you can only do overworld stuff. Where is obsidian chest? I don't want it to just look weird either though. Oh, I didn't think I'd keep doing recipes. I do like doing this though. It helps me create a flow to this. And key. Use these to change it. This I'm definitely gonna use. How do they have this? Yeah, so I'd use that at the center. I already have the wither star, I have the diamond. What about that matrix? Now I require a wither either way. Alright, this is... Yeah, this is pretty much even. 2 wither stars, a diamond. I mean, two nether stars, a diamond. So 2 nether stars, 2 diamonds. This has mana and a diamond. That has mana and a diamond, but requires a little bit more. So essentially, those are the same. Yeah, it just depends what you have. I'm fun with that. And then the diamond lattice. Because if I do the crystal matrix to get to the nether, that might actually be pretty cool. See, obviously they won't have the aether stuff, but they will have all the wither stuff and more diamonds. Whoa. That freaked me out and that froze the game. There we go. Okay. But if we do that, I don't think we can do a dire tale just yet either. Well, if you're able to do those, you could make a dire table. Which means I could require the dire table before you ever get out of the overworld. Which means after that, after the overworld. Yeah, the overworld is the standard 3x3 recipes. Then when you get out of the overworld, you'll be using that dire table a lot. I like that. So that really helps me with this, because now all I need is just one main item, and I'll use the dire table to create recipes for them. Nice. So right now what I need to do is do this. No. There we go. I need to remove the recipes for each of these. Iron Eye Vendor. Oh. Oh well. Eye Vendor. Here we go. So, we're here. What does that need? Okay. Remove. Good. And then that changes. Yep, that changes to this. This changes to this. Remove. Here we go. So now neither of these have a recipe. Jeez, what is exploding? That's gonna freak people out. Then I need to add the dire recipes for that. And I think if I'm gonna do this, will I remove this recipe? Because you won't be able to create the crafting box then until you go to the Aether. And then to go to the Aether, yeah, because it's that player core. To go, or you won't have to go to the Aether. You'll just have to have a ton of diamonds. No, yeah, you will. Okay, I gotta watch how I do this. Cause if I, okay, yeah, I want to remove this. Cause you'll have to have, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I like the idea of using the dire crafting table to create the keys to get out. And the end key. The end key I don't even know what I'm gonna do, because that's the amalgam of all the other worlds. So that'll be the overworld, that'll be the nether, that'll be the Aether. Or I could do the end right away. That would be so ironic. Where you start in the overworld, you do the end, then the Aether, then the nether. That just doesn't sound right. I gotta work this out some more. But for now, I do like this recipe though. So what do I need for this? Regular diamond, crafting table, and iron finger. So, removing this one. I mean, this isn't a horrible recipe for vanilla-based mod. I just don't want it. There we go. And then we'll do this. This. There we go. And this dire crafting table recipe definitely has to change. Because I can't just like use blocks. I wish there was a crystal matrix block. What's this one? Avaricia. You know what? That's what we'll do. This is already done. So let's get all this. So do this, do this. Go. Neutronium. See, if I want the dire table to start at the nether, no, I'll have the dire table start at the aether. So the aether will be the nether. See, I can't, it's not like I lock out, you get aether and you get the aether and nether together. And I don't want to save the dire table just for the end. Because I was thinking about having the neutronium ingot, the nether and overworld that I can't lock down. I can't lock down the aether unless I change glowstone recipe, which is a bad idea. No, let's worry about the recipe later. I mean, worry about the staging the progression later. Let's just do this. I don't even know what I'm going to use the Infinity Catalyst and Ingot for. Is there a matter thing? Getting there. Okay, where's the... There we go. Let me check this out. Crests. Okay, let's do this. Add new. There we go. Let's see. Vanilla plus extreme guide. A general walkthrough. Just a general walkthrough. It's main true. What? Press. Oh, and ooh. Center light. World. Yeah, let's do standard dark. Okay, what I'm gonna need, let's see, cause I haven't even changed the sticks yet. There's so much to this. I'm happy with the progress for today.